When I get the Book of Life back, something tells me that my magic will be even stronger.
Diana, it's all in you, isn't it?
It's extraordinary.
Diana, this could unlock everything.
My position, the standing of the de Clermonts has been fatally undermined.
And who do you think is to blame for that?
Matthew.
Because that's what Joubert wants you to believe. And once he's re-engineered the congregation, there'll be no one to stop him.
You should kill Matthew.
We need him.
Diana will not come alone.
I'm afraid Matthew isn't doing very well. I thought you might want to say goodbye. Time is running out.
He would have been driving a grey Range Rover. Well, we had a message less than an hour ago, so...
Look again at every detail in that room. Are they underground? Is there someone else there?
If there was someone else there, we would have seen him by now, Dee.
We're torturing ourselves here.
Baldwin, now is not the time.
What do you want?
I asked him to come. We need Baldwin's help. This was sent to us last night.
I thought you might want to say goodbye.
Benjamin. Look. The watch Benjamin is wearing. It belonged to Philippe. Benjamin must have kept it.
What do you mean?
Philippe was a prisoner of war. When they discovered he was a vampire, he was handed to medical officers for investigation.
Experimentation. Torture.
You think Benjamin was one of them?
He couldn't have obtained the watch any other way. Benjamin is always hidden at the heart of atrocity. He has plotted to undermine the de Clermonts and destroy Matthew for centuries. I've just discovered that he has done so with the encouragement and protection of Joubert.
Where was Philippe held captive?
In a hospital outside a town called Chelm.
It was part of the German Reich, now Eastern Poland. Matthew and I traveled together to rescue Philippe, but we were too late. He had lost his mind. Benjamin wants Matthew to meet the same fate. He's taken him back to Chelm.
We have to leave.
It's a trap.
I know what I'm walking into.
Benjamin must know you won't just turn up alone.
Exactly. He wanted you to see that watch. What game is he playing?
I don't know, but I'm not waiting here. Baldwin, will you come with me?
Of course I will.
Marcus, we need a doctor, one who understands vampires.
And we need vampires experienced in combat.
Gallowglass, Miriam.
Phoebe, Fernando, and Chris, I need you to work with Hamish. We need the best surveillance we can get. If Benjamin tries to move Matthew, we have to know. Now let's go. We don't have much time.
heart is slowing. You know, my blood could revive you. this vampire? What will it take to drive your faith out? God cannot save you, Matthew. No one can.
I will deal with him. Isabeau is waiting for you.
I'm here as a friend. Such a strange sound. Children's hearts beating. Unlike any others I've heard before. The children of a vampire and a witch. I warned you.
Warned me about what?
She's destroying your family. Philippe hid the secret of blood rage successfully for centuries, as did you, thanks to Diana Bishop. What she has wrought. Your family's in chaos, your secret's exposed. And with the Book of Life, she has the power to destroy all vampires.
Why would she? Diana is my son's mate, the mother of my grandchildren.
But she is still a witch. Do you remember when we hunted witches together?
That was a long time ago. Times change.
Indeed. Then you had a mate, many offspring, powerful allies. Philippe was the sword that made and unmade kings. As head of the family, he enforced loyalty and obedience. The de Clermonts flourished. But now, you are a widow. Your favored son is a criminal, breaking away from his crumbling family to form his own scion.
Matthew will always be my son. He was forced to form a scion because the congregation made his only brother an enemy.
Because Matthew broke the covenant! The scion has only served to embroil others and to glorify his crimes.
I know what you and Benjamin did to Philippe. I know that you were behind his murder. Whatever crimes my family have committed are nothing compared to yours.
When Matthew is found guilty, he will be executed along with his wife. Everybody implicated will also be punished. There will not be a de Clermont left untouched. You are too great a vampire to suffer their fate. Give up the children now, and I guarantee the congregation will show you leniency. Your life should not come to nothing.
Go back to Venice, Sherbert. You have no dominion here.
I gave you every chance.
Listen.
Heartbeats.
2 vampires. One is weak. And a warm blood. Matthew.
Wait.
Needless pain. Kill me. Please. Please.
It's an enchantment. Unlike any I've seen before.
They will all die here.
Diana, no.
This is my battle.
Diana. They've been missing you. Shh, there. It's all right. Blood red.
I should have killed him at birth. Still, it's not too late.
Satu. Enough. Show yourself.
Where's the Book of Life? We are both witches. Both weavers. I think I told you once I'm not your enemy.
Where is Matthew?
With Benjamin?
Why are you helping him, Satu? Benjamin has been killing our own kind.
They are not our kind. We are special. They offer nothing. But you do. Do you remember when I tried to open you up in La Pierre?
I still have the scars.
I'm stronger now. Give up your secrets. Give me the book.
I am the book.
No. That's not your destiny. It's mine. I will force the book out of you. Beware the witch with the blood of the lion and the wolf.
The book would have never revealed itself to you. Our power is the lifeblood of all witches' magic. An incredible gift we had in common. We could have been the greatest allies, you and I. But instead, you chose to use your power to destroy. I bind you, Satu Jarvan, delivering you into the hands of the goddess without power or crown.
What have you done to me?
But power without conscience is a savage weapon. Benjamin. With Knot of One, the spell's begun. With Knot of Two, the spell is true. With Knot of Three, the spell is free. With Knot of Four, the power is Knot of Five, the spell will fly. With Knot of Six, the spell I free. With Knot of Seven, the spell will win. With Knot of Eight, the spell will wait. With Knot of Nine, the spell be mine. With Knot of 10, it begins again. Justice. You need to drink from me.
Diana, wait. He needs a sire. We need to get him to Isabeau.
Is he native to this realm? No. His wide nature grew out of both worlds. When you go to bed, don't leave bread or milk on the table. It attracts the dead. Nothing can mar for him the authentic image. Whether he wanders through houses or graves.
Dare I ask who's winning?
I am.
More of Sarah's healing tea.
I think Sarah has forgotten what I am. No more tea, Monka. I'm fine. Really. I'm fine.
Okay. Hamish, go easy on him.
Come on.
When Diana told us the Book of Life says that we're all linked, Chris and I went back and compared Diana's DNA to other creature DNA. That's when Matthew made the connection.
It unlocked a new perspective. There it is. In the creature chromosome. Hiding in plain sight.
What is?
You have demon DNA. And so do I.
You have demon blood.
Many of us do. To varying degrees, dependent upon whether your demon ancestor was 20 generations ago or more recently.
It also happens to be the key to blood rage.
How?
If a vampire with the blood rage gene sires a human being with enough demon DNA, blood rage manifests itself.
I mean, the overall prevalence of demon DNA has decreased over time.
But it is the reason that I was afflicted. And Benjamin.
And Jack.
The Book of Life says that weavers are descended from which demon unions?
It's also the reason that you were able to conceive our children, our brightborn.
You said witches' powers were waning, and vampires could no longer sire. And demons were suffering endemic mental health collapse. It correlates directly to the decline in demon DNA across all creature groups.
You see, by forcing us to live separately, the Covenant was slowly destroying us.
I have to take this to the congregation.
You can't just walk in there.
They need to know that they were wrong. We have the book, we have the evidence.
Doesn't matter what you have. The congregation will treat you like a criminal. It will uphold the Covenant, as it has done for the last 9 centuries, and Jabert will have you executed.
If I don't challenge it, our children are going to be in danger. And none of us will ever be free.
You don't understand, Diana. They will outvote me, and I won't be able to protect you.
Diana does not need protection, she needs support. This is what Philippe intended all along. You know that now as well as I do.
I thought that being Philippe's heir meant I had to protect what he left behind, that if we didn't change, the world wouldn't change. I've been reminded nothing is forever. But you're right. We should challenge the Covenant. I should have trusted you.
Why didn't you?
I always thought Philippe would have preferred you as his successor.
No, Baldwin. He chose the right de Clermont representative. He knew. He knew that you would always do what was necessary, regardless of how difficult.
He was playing the long game.
Yes.
As the de Clermont representative, I cannot protect Diana. But there is another way. Our key to the congregation meeting chamber. You can sit in the de Clermont seat.
But I'm not a vampire.
You don't have to be. You're a de Clermont.
Philippe made you his daughter for good reason.
As the de Clermont representative, you will chair the meeting and have the floor. Time enough for you to challenge the Covenant.
Thank you.
Tell them what you know.
I'm ready.
Yes, you are.
So, the de Clermonts have bowed to the congregation's demand. You have brought us the witch.
Jabert? I am not the de Clermont representative today.
I am. Baldwin has recognized me as a blood-sworn daughter of Philippe de Clermont.
just signed your family's death warrant.
Sitting in the de Clermont's seat will not protect you. You must answer for your crimes.
Diana has the floor. The de Clermont representative called the meeting.
Your illegal union with Matthew de Clermont, concealing his blood rage, bearing his children.
I have it on good authority that you are responsible for the deaths of Juliette Durand, Benjamin Fuchs, and Peter Knox. And let us not forget Satu Yavanen.
You spellbound a fellow witch, a member of this congregation.
Falling in love was only made a crime by the Covenant. A law which sanctified prejudice and exclusion, and legitimized the violence that was unleashed. I never meant to harm anyone, but I had to protect myself and my family from attacks driven by hatred. Hatred enshrined in your Covenant.
You knew you were defying the Covenant.
Yes, and it deserves to be broken.
It is Philippe de Clermont's law. It has protected all of us for 900 years.
If it is allowed to stand, it will make us all extinct.
This is desperate scaremongering. It's a distraction.
I have proof which refutes that, Gibert. Change is needed, and it is our history that should define our future. The truth is in here. In the Book of Life.
You found it. Witch's Lost Book of Spells.
The vampire's lost history.
It belongs to all of us.
I smell death.
The pages are made from creature skin. Vampires, witches, demons.
The pages are empty. What have you done to it?
I am the Book of Life.
You have bewitched it.
It was bewitched long ago. I just opened. Vampires, demons, witches, and humans are all related. All branches on the same tree. Our family histories written in the book. Our genetic profiles tell us the same story, that each member of the congregation here is related to one another.
This is an enchantment.
Everything in the book is backed up by science.
I'm one of the few who remembers the dark days before the Covenant.
When creatures mixed freely.
When we were hunted by humans. It is a lie.
The Covenant was drawn up to preserve the power balance among creatures. To keep the vampires in the ascendant. Segregation was meant to keep us safe. But it has been catastrophic for all creatures. The so-called purity of our bloodlines has led to species decline. The truth is, it is demon DNA that is vital to all of us. We need it to survive. So, as a de Clermont representative, I propose a motion that the congregation overturn the Covenant.
I second Diana's motion.
Then I must propose a counter-motion. I move that Diana Bishop and the de Clermonts complicit with her be punished for their crimes. We cannot allow a criminal to undermine our Constitution.
We need to adjourn to discuss what we've heard here.
There is no need for discussion. Only fools would throw out the law that ensures their survival.
If we're in decline, Jabert, humans aren't our only threat.
Perhaps what we are experiencing is a natural anomaly not related to the Covenant.
You're all welcome to examine the scientific evidence.
We have not all benefited equally under the Covenant, nor indeed in the Congregation.
Vampires are immortal. The balance of power has always been in their favor.
The most the Congregation could consider is some degree of reform. Something gradual and measured.
Yes.
The basis of the Covenant is separatism. It cannot be reformed. It has got to be abolished to prevent others being victims of its terrible consequences.
Jack. The twins are asleep. Sarah's looking after them. How are you? I'm practicing what you taught me. I feel in control.
Good. I'm proud of you. Now, it's going to take some time, but you'll get there in the end. We both will.
I wanted to give you these. Thank you.
I love you, Jack.
Love you too.
We've talked long enough.
Then we should move to a vote.
We have considered Gerbert's motion that Diana Bishop is guilty of crimes against the Covenant. We've also considered Diana's motion that the Covenant should be overturned.
Diana Bishop's crimes are legion. She must answer for them before anything else.
If the Covenant is overturned, all crimes against it will be pardoned.
All those in favor of abolishing the Covenant.
Which is deceiving you?
Silence. We will abide by this decision.
This will be a new beginning for all of us. For too long, the power has rested in the hands of the same privileged few. We have all been guilty of acting in our own best interests, failing to listen to those who had the least amount of power, who lack advocacy. We need a new leader, someone who will give a voice to those who have been most overlooked and excluded by life under the Covenant. Agatha.
I second that.
All those in favor? Your day of judgment is coming.
It began with absence and desire. It began with blood and fear. It began with the discovery of witches. Once again, our world is full of wonder. We creatures are re-emerging. Years of oppression, fear, and prejudice are fading as we come together. For there is a new vision, a new world. One that rights the wrongs of the past and acknowledges the sacrifices that have been made by those along the way. And for every soul we have lost in our fight, we've found the strength to move forward as their legacies live on. Because as my father used to say, in every ending, there is a new beginning.